This is the EUHOMY 60-inch electric fireplace, and my first impression is that it looks clean, modern, and way slimmer than I expected for something that spans 5 feet. The tempered glass front is glossy and reflective in a good way. It boosts the flame depth and makes the colors pop. At 60 by 17 inches, with a depth just over 4 inches, it lines up beautifully under a big TV and doesn't stick out like a shelf. Key features that stood out to me right away. The flame customization is legit. You get 12 flame colors, 12 ember bed colors, and 5 brightness levels, and you can run the flame visuals without turning on heat. That matters for me because I like the vibe in summer evenings without warming up the room. It comes with both a log set and a pack of crystals, and swapping the media really changes the mood. Logs feel cozy and traditional. Crystals look sharp and contemporary. The remote is responsive, the on-glass touch controls are easy to understand, and the timer lets me set it to shut off from 1 to 8 hours. In my opinion, that timer is one of those tiny quality-of-life features you end up using more than you think. From my experience with heating, it's a true supplemental heater. You can switch between 750 watt and 1500 watt, and EUHOMY rates it for spaces up to about 400 square feet, with up to 5,000 BTU. In my living area, 1500 watt makes a noticeable difference within 10 to 15 minutes, especially if I'm sitting nearby. But it's not a replacement for central heat. The thermostat range of 62 Fahrenheit to 82 Fahrenheit works as expected, and it cycles to hold a comfortable set point. Noise-wise, with flame only, it's very quiet. When the heater kicks on, there's a steady fan hum around what I'd call soft conversation volume. EUHOMY lists about 45 dB. I wouldn't call it distracting during TV or music, but if you want absolute silence, you'll notice it. Installation is where your plan matters. Wall mounting is the easy route. It's 67.9 pounds, so I mounted the bracket into studs, grabbed a second set of hands, and had it hanging and leveled in under an hour. Cable management was simple with a nearby outlet. It ships ready to plug in, and you can also hardwire if you prefer a cleaner look. Recessed is the premium look, but it's not just cut and drop. The rough opening is about 56.77 inches wide by 16.54 inches high, and here's the catch. The cavity depth needs about 7.90 inches. That's deeper than a standard interior wall, so you'll likely build a bump out or a media wall to do it right and keep the ventilation clearances. If you plan to run the 1500 watt heater often, a dedicated 15A circuit is smart. It's not mandatory in every setup, but it's good practice for high-draw appliances. The flames themselves surprised me in a good way. At normal viewing distance, say on a couch across the room, the mix of color and brightness is convincing and relaxing. Up close, the illusion softens, which is normal with most electric fireplaces. I settled on a medium brightness with a warm orange-amber flame over the log set for nightly use, and a cooler blue flame with crystals when I want a more modern look. The glass stays cool to the touch on the front, which I appreciate for safety around kids or pets. The heater vents are tucked away, so the face stays sleek and clean. Safety and build quality feels solid. It's ETL certified, it has overheat protection, and the front glass never got hot during any of my tests. I did come across a rare report online about a tempered glass panel failing unexpectedly. I checked that my unit was mounted true and that the glass wasn't stressed, and I'm leaving clearances as recommended. It's worth keeping your receipt and any order info handy in case you ever need warranty service. EUHOMY lists a limited warranty and 2 years of technical support, and that's reassuring for a piece that's going to live on the wall. It's perfect for living rooms, home theaters, bedrooms, offices, and rentals where venting isn't an option. Because the visuals can run without heat, it doubles as a big ambient light feature. Movies feel cozier with the brightness turned low. If you're hosting, blasting a colorful flame mix over crystals becomes a talking point. If you want zero reflections, just note the polished glass can mirror bright room lights. Dimming lamps and avoiding direct downlights fixes that fast. From my experience, the biggest wins are the slim profile, the wide cinematic look, the deep customization, and the ease of everyday use. The limitations are the same ones most electric fireplaces have. It's for zone heat, not whole home heat. The fan hum is audible with the heater on, and a fully recessed install needs more depth than a standard wall. None of those are deal breakers for me, but they're good to know before you buy. I'd recommend this for anyone who wants a modern, low-maintenance fireplace effect with flexible lighting and simple controls. If your top priority is raw heat, a gas or wood option will outperform it. If your priority is style, safety, and set-and-forget convenience with enough warmth to take the edge off a medium room. This hits a sweet spot. A couple of small tips that help me. Use a stud finder and lag into studs for wall mounting. Check that the mount is perfectly level before you hang the unit. Give the heater vents breathing room, and plan your outlet location so the cord stays hidden. If you're building a bump out for recessing, sketch the opening dimensions and wire path ahead of time. It saves headaches later. In my opinion, the value is strong for a 60-inch unit with this many lighting options and a tempered glass front. The controls are simple, the visuals are customizable, and the fit and finish feel premium for the price tier. The remote plus touch controls make it easy, and the timer and thermostat make it practical. In conclusion, the EUHOMY 60-inch electric fireplace looks great, runs quietly in flame-only mode, warms a medium space when needed, and installs cleanly as a wall mount with the option to go fully recessed if you're willing to build the depth. The combination of 12 flame colors, 12 ember bed colors, and adjustable brightness gives it real range, from cozy to dramatic, so it never feels stale. If that's what you're after, this one delivers. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more videos like this and drop your questions or your setup ideas in the comments. Thank you for watching.